Welcome to St. Joseph Academy's online video classes. This class is of geography for the class 6. In this particular video, we study chapter 6, study of continents, that North America. Under this chapter, we will have the topics the Great Plains and the Canadian Shield in this particular video. So as we studied in the last video, we divide four major physical units of North America. So first is two physical divisions we studied in the last video. In this video, we will study the last two. So just rewind what are the physical divisions of North America. First, the Western Cordilleras. Second, Appalachian Mountains. And third, Great Plains. Fourth one, Canadian Shield. In this video, we will discuss about the Great Plains and the Canadian Shield. So next we are going to look at the Great Plains. Okay, where is this Great Plains residing? Okay, we can find the Great Plains between the Western Cordilleras and the Appalachian mountain ranges. Just see the map which is shown in the right side of the screen. Here, where is Western Cordilleras? All these mountain ranges together called Western Cordilleras. Where is Appalachian Mountain Range? On the side. On the east side, you will find Appalachian Mountain Range. Between this and Western Cordilleras, you will find the Great Plains. Okay, Great Plains. Okay, it is a very vast area of fertile lowland. The Great Plains also have another name, the Central Plains, because it is located central to the northern North America. Okay, so you can see in the picture this is North America and Central Plain is located or Great Plain is located over here. Okay, so it is called the Central Plain. In other words, it's called the Great Plains. Okay, so we will find the boundaries. We find the west side and east side, but west side you will find this Western Cordilleras. Okay, so east side you will find Appalachian Mountain Range. Okay, so we are going here. We are going to the northern side. On the northern side, this Great Plains starting with the river Mackenzie. Okay, Mackenzie, the river Mackenzie over here, and from this river basin. Okay, from this river basin to the south, Gulf of Mexico. Okay, up to here it is extended. Once again, from Mackenzie River Basin to the south, Gulf of Mexico, the Great Plains extended. On this side, it is very thin, while it is comes to the south, the width of this plain is extended. Okay, and the central part of the uh, Great Plains. Okay, central part of this Great Plains in this area. Okay, central part of it has almost treeless temperate grasslands called prairies. Okay, here you will find the prairies over the which is written no Great Plains written in the map. In that area, it is called the prairies. I will show you another important map. In this map, you can understand that where is prairies situated. Okay, some part is on the Canada region. Okay, and some most majority of these prairies is registered over the USA. Okay, so it is between the Rocky Mountain range and the Appalachian Mountain. Okay, so between this you will find these prairies. Okay, so prairies is look like this. You can see that um, very rarely you will find trees over here, and most of the area is between grasslands. Okay, why it is called the temperate grasslands? Okay, another question may rise at the point. Okay, why it is called temperate grassland? Okay, here. Mm, While we studied about the heat zones in the beginning of this chapter, we studied that Arctic Circle over here and Tropic of Cancer over here. Between this area is called the temperate zone. Okay, so these grasslands are found over the temperate zone, therefore it is called temperate grasslands. Okay, clear. So shall we move to the next topic? Uh, Before moving to the next topic, we will see some extra points in this central uh, plains or Great Plains. Okay, in USA, in the part of USA, Great Plains is drained by Mississippi Missouri River system. Jesse, this river in USA is called Missouri. This river is called Mississippi. Okay, and Missouri start from the uh, this mountain ranges, that means Rocky Mountain ranges, and connecting to Mississippi River, and finally both the rivers together reaching to the Gulf of Mexico. Mississippi River near to the Lake Superior it starts, and it is finally finding the way out to the ocean at the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so uh, apart from Mississippi and Missouri River, there are on the way of Mississippi River, it will joined by Orinoco and some Arkansas rivers too. Okay, so all this river system, this Mississippi, Missouri, Arkansas, Orinoco, and all together drain these Great Plains. But especially Missouri, Mississippi, Arkansas drains this plain. Okay, Missouri and Mississippi, because Great Plains they are taking the water to the ocean. This Orinoco and other rivers are not taking water from the Great Plains. Okay, these two rivers like Missouri and Mississippi taking water from the Great Plains and draining them to the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, in Canada region, Canadian region. Okay, Canada they are drained by River Saskatchewan and its tributaries. Okay, the basin of these rivers are among the most productive agricultural region in the world. Here in this area, river system area, okay, and Saskatchewan River and its tributary area is one of the most fertile and the most agricultural production happens in this region. Okay, so the region Saskatchewan is here. Saskatchewan River is here in the blue color. Number of smaller rivers are joining this river, and finally, the Saskatchewan is uh, draining into the Lake Winnipeg. Lake Winnipeg. It is draining to the Lake Winnipeg. Okay, so this is the river system. Here you can see Orinoco Ohio River, Arkansas River, Missouri River, Mississippi River. This is Mississippi Missouri River system, and this is Suspension River system. Okay, so some views of each river system I given here, so you can find that beauty of the river. Now we are moving to the next topic: Canadian Shield. Where is Canadian Shield located? In the northern part of the continent, North American continent, northern side it is located around the Hudson Bay. Around the Hudson Bay. This is Hudson Bay, and around the Hudson Bay on the right side map you can find Hudson Bay here, and around the Hudson Bay the Canadian Shield is located. Okay, some of the oldest rocks of the world found in this region. Oldest rock in the world we found over this region. Okay, this region is rich in metallic mineral. Hmm? Most of the mm, metallic minerals we can find over this area. Okay, this Canadian Shield area. Okay, that's why most of the factories, manufacturing factories are located in this area. In this area. Okay, Hudson Bay and around the Great Lake area. We will study about the Great Lakes. Uh, so okay, continues wear down over millions of years has reduced the height of this Canadian shield considerably. Okay, so this shield means a high mountain area. Okay, this mountain area continuously wore down means it rotted because of the wind, rain, water flow, glaciers, ice, and all. And what happened now? The height of these mountain ranges are somewhat decreased. Okay, so it is now in this Canadian shield not have much height. The general slope, the slope of this the slope of this Canadian shield towards the Hudson Bay, Canadian shield is extended part, mountain region, somewhat highest position from the surrounding area, and the slope is towards the Hudson Bay. So all the smaller rivers which is starting from the Canadian shield ending at the Hudson, drain to the Hudson Bay. Okay, towards the Hudson Bay only they are moving, flowing to the Hudson Bay. Next, we will see that thing here. This uh, purple color, which is shown in this map, that is called the Canadian Shield. Okay, and the rivers are flowing from this Canadian Shield. You can see starting from here and ending at the Hudson Bay. Most of the rivers, these rivers in this Canadian Shield were very small and they were draining into the Hudson Bay. Okay, so some views from the uh, Canadian Shield area, you can see it like this. Okay, Hudson Bay Canadian Shield area, you can find like this. Okay, so uh, on the here on this side, Labrador area. Okay, New Outland and Labrador. Okay, this whitish color mark, no, this Labrador Sea is here. Near to that, you will find Labrador area, and you will also find some part here. In this path, you will find the southwest part. This side, okay. This side, you will find the Laurentian mountain region. Okay, St. Lawrence River is here. Here, one river is here, which is connecting to the lakes. Okay, that river near to that river, you will find the uh, Laurentian mountain ranges. Okay, therefore, this Canadian Shield also got another name, that is Laurentian Radio. Here, the entire Canadian Shield was covered by thick sheets of ice during the last ice age. Okay, Canadian Shield, entire Canadian Shield. You can darkish green color you can find over this side. That is called Canadian Shield. In that is covered most yeah, thick ice shield. Okay, during the last ice age. Okay, no, during the last ice age, it's covered with a thick ice shield. Okay, the actions of ice or glaciation resulted in the formation of basins which were now either lakes or swamps. Okay, so this area, in this map, North American map, you can see in this area, greenish color, dark greenish color area. Earlier it was filled with ice like this, ice covered area over this area. So last I said almost this area is all ice covered, and because of the movement of the ice and glaciers here, what happened? No, this area, some of this part is most of this part is having uh, swamps. Okay, the land having water content, and most of this part, some if it is not swamps, and most of this part is having lakes and other uh, geographical features, lakes and swamps, most of this part. Okay, so we have lakes and swamps all over this area. Okay, a chain of 5 lakes. Here you can find the red color box, no? And enlarging the box over here, this is a chain of 5 lakes over here. In this, near to the Canadian Shield, you will find on the south side of the Canadian Shield, you will find the chain of 5 lakes. That is Superior, Lake Superior, Michigan. Okay, then Huron, Lake Ontario, and Lake Erie. Okay, these are the chain of 5 lakes. Okay, and it is connected. One river is here that is connecting. In the earlier map, you saw that river here. One river is connecting Michigan. Okay, one river is connecting this to the ocean. Okay, so the lakes to the ocean. So these are these 5 lakes all together called the Great Lakes. What is this called? The Great Lakes. All together, these five all together called Great Lakes. The famous Niagara waterfall are located between the Lake Erie and Ontario. The Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Between these, you will find the famous Niagara waterfall. Another important lakes in North America, one is here, Winnipeg, as we studied in the earlier slide. Now, Saskatchewan River is connected to this Winnipeg. Okay, here you will find Winnipeg area. Okay, Canadian Shield drain to this lake. Okay, then I will show you all this in detail. Winnipeg Lake over here, then Great Slave Lake. Here you will find Great Slave Lake over here, and Athabasca Lake over here. Then some other big lakes like uh, these are the some other big lakes. Okay, you can find some uh, other lakes too in this map. Okay, which is not mentioned in our textbook. Okay, these are the main lakes. These are here: Slave Lake, Athabasca, and Winnipeg. Okay, one more here, Bear Lake. Okay, so these are the important lakes you can find in North America. Okay, the Canadian Shield is also known as Laurentian Shield after the Laurentian Plateau located its southeastern part. Okay, where is Laurentian Plateau here? You can find this area, Laurentian southeast part. Laurentian Plateau is located over here. Therefore, the Canadian Shield also got another name, that is Laurentian Shield. Clear? Laurentian Plateau is on the south side. This is Canadian Shield. The around the Hudson Bay, Canadian Shield on the southeast side. You will find southeastern part of this area. You will find Laurite Plateau. So therefore, uh, this shield also got another name, that is Laurentian Shield. Canadian Shield have another name, Laurentian Shield. After the Laurentian Plateau is located in the southeastern part. Southeastern part means here. St. Lawrence River over here, and near to that you will find Laurentian Plateau. Okay, this part. Okay, because of this, Canadian Shield got another name, Laurentian Shield. So northeastern part comprises the Labrador Plateau is relatively high. This yellowish part over here, yellowish part, that is called the north part. North part. Okay, this north part of this Canadian Shield, that is northeast side, northeast side. Okay, that is called the Labrador Plateau. Okay, the yellowish part. Okay, The northern part of the Canadian Shield remains frozen for most of the years. Here, this is Canadian Shield around the Hudson Bay. On this side is most of the time is frozen for most part of the year. Okay, this is all about Canadian Shield. Again, we are checking the earlier slides from the beginning. Uh, First, we studied about the Great Plains, okay, between the Rocky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains, or Western Colders and the Appalachian Mountains, we can say. Okay, central part is called the prairies. Starting on the south, it is the Great Plains or the Central Plains are starting from the Mackenzie River basin to the south Gulf of Mexico. The central part is called the treeless grasslands, which is called the prairies. Okay, which is one of the most fertile land and which is one of the greatest agriculture production happening over this area. And after that, we saw two river system. One is his Saskatchewan river system. Then another one is Mississippi Missouri river system. In Canada, this river is draining the Great Plains, parts of Great Plains, and here in USA, Mississippi Missouri river system is draining the Great Plain area or the Central Plain area. Okay. After that, we studied the detail about the Great Plains, where it is located. Okay, and some views from the Great Plains we saw. So thereafter, we find that the basins are fertile area, and which is one of the uh, world's largest agriculture production happening area. So after that, we find in detail what are the river system which is draining the area of Great Lakes, sorry, Great Plains. After that, we find the Canadian Shield. Canadian Shield located around the Hudson Bay, around the Hudson Bay. Okay, some of the oldest rock you can find out metallic minerals deposit over this area, and we find that some of the uh, rivers starting from the Canadian Shield ending at the Hudson Bay because of the slope towards that bay, and we find some lakes at the southeastern edge of the Canadian Shield that were superior. That rivers names are um, Superior, Michigan, Lake Huron, Ontario, and Erie. Okay, all these five lakes together is called the Great Lakes. After that, we find that apart from this, we find that some other important features, other lakes also, we find the Bear Lakes, and Slave Lake, Athabasca Lakes, and uh, Winnipeg Lake. Okay. After that, we found that plateaus. Canadian Shield also got another name, that is Laurentian Shield, because the Laurentian Plateau is located on the southeastern part of the Canadian Shield. Okay, so and on the northeastern part, another one more highland you can find, that is Labrador Plateau. Okay, these are the important things which we studied in this particular video. Okay, so here I am winding up all these two topics. Okay, so next topics we will discuss on the upcoming video. Have a nice day.